It's been a mixed week of trading. Monday, Tuesday, traded AMC, was up about $4,000, and then on Wednesday went to Tesla because Tesla was down to 660. I thought that was a bargain at that point. I thought that was probably a dip, and it was not. So Tesla proceeded to go to about 637 that day, and I lost about $9,000 that day, but then came back and rallied strong on Thursday with AMC, which went from about 9 to 11 something and made about 22 grand on AMC. Then lost a bit on Friday on AMC as well, and ended up calling it a day and just buying back in at Airbnb with 100% of my shares. And AMC sitting right now at 174. I'm sorry, I said AMC, Airbnb. Airbnb is sitting right now at 174, and I look at it to make substantial gains, although I could move that Monday morning. I've got to make a decision today as I go and itemize in my system and itemize the stocks that I might want to pick. What, if I want to stay with Airbnb and look for it to rise to 195, 200 early in the week, if the market rallies and Airbnb rallies, or if I want to go in at Tesla, which is now sitting at 620, or AMC, which is right now sitting at 10, or a GameStop, looking at the potential for it to rally as well, as sitting at about 180 right now. Lots of different potential plays out there come Monday, but overall a profitable week. And my goal now is $5,000 per day. I don't want to lose more than five. I don't want to, I want to gain more than five, but that's my goal, is to hit 5,000 per day. So I think that's an achievable goal, which would equal about 25,000 per week. So that's something I've added as well. I also checked, and I have now activated after hours trading, which was active anyway, but on after hours trading on E-Trade, you have to execute limit orders. You can't do good for the day or market orders. It has to be a limit order. So did some learning this week, constantly learning every week, and this is my journey from taking 150,000 to 1 million in 1 year. Right now, cumulatively with Bitcoin, I'm sitting about 44,000 in Bitcoin plus my equity in the Uptown Charlotte condo. I think I'm probably sitting around 280, 290 right now, coming toward the end of the first quarter. So I don't feel horrible about my position, although I would like to get on track to exponentially. Really, part of the problem is time, and just, who can take the time to day trade and watch it all day? And that's tough. And that's one of the dilemmas I'm dealing with and trying to figure out how to do that. I protect myself on the downside with trailing stops. And if I do a short, I protect myself with limit orders because I don't have time to watch it all day. But if I could just trade all day, every day, watch out. But we'll get there. 1 million in 1 year. I'm going to showcase some of my videos and trades from the week. It was a good week. And tune in next week for 1 million in 1 year. So, Steph, are you cool with me just taking 150,000 of our money and putting some of it into digital currency, some of it in the market, some of it in a condo, and just managing the market every day and doing that? Are you cool with that? How you feel about that? Because you have mentioned that some wives or some spouses, it could be a spouse, right?
Right.
Might be.
Their heads might explode. What I said was a lot of people would have a real problem if you told them that you took $150,000 and put it in the market, and that was, money that had been saved for retirement for, whatever down the road. But I feel like I trust you, and that sounded like a question. It's not a question. I trust you, and it's just money. You work really hard. I'm sure we'll be fine. I'm sure that you'll come out on top, and it's all going to be great. So, I'm not that wife that, puts limits on you. I never will be.
That's pretty cool, I guess. You didn't sound super confident there, though. I don't know. I didn't. Huh?
No, I am confident. I'm just weird. I don't know. I'm just weird on camera when I be in video. I don't know. I have a hard time being my natural self on camera.
I don't know what to do with my hands.
I don't. I'm flipping a Glade plug-in top around. So, yeah, that's me.
I mean, somebody's got to manage it anyway.
Yeah. I certainly don't know how to do it. I mean,
You could learn.
I could learn. I actually bought Investing for Dummies this week, an audiobook.
That's good.
I did. I've
Really?
only listened to about 10 minutes of it. But I bought it, and I bought some more Bitcoin this week.
You started buying Bitcoin because Square, which has Cash App, right?
App. Mm-hmm.
Started allowing you to buy Bitcoin and stock on Cash App. And I think, can you buy fractional shares of stock? Like, you don't have to buy a full stock. I think you can.
Oh, you just buy in monetary, like I can buy $20 worth of anything or $50 worth.
So that's fractional shares.
I mean, I could buy $39 worth or something. It just they make it so simple.
Is it easy to use?
20. Yeah, it's really point and click.
So before I left for work, I think it was Monday or Tuesday.
I don't remember.
Stef was showing me her Bitcoin investments. And I was like, where'd this come from? And I would like to think that I partially inspired that. Would that be true?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I mean,
Just watching me do that? Mm-hmm. So, and my son Jordan is really into it too. But Cash App, which you're really familiar with, I'm not super familiar with Cash App.
Yeah, because mostly because the nail salon takes Cash App as a form of payment.
That's how you know it?
And the guy that used to cut the grass took Cash App, and different, not subcontractors, but
Everybody takes Cash App.
yeah.
So it's so easy, and you can purchase Bitcoin, you can purchase fractional shares of stock, which is phenomenal. I use E-Trade for my stock trading, and I use Coinbase for I think it's a popular app, to buy Bitcoin and others.
I didn't really check the details that closely, so I mean, I don't know what the fees are or what percentage they take.
That's probably reasonable, I'm sure.
Yeah.
You should check the fees. So yeah, check your fees, but if you're interested in easily getting into investing in digital currency and stock, even Cash App, you can do it through Cash App, which I think is a bump, like a feather in Square's cap.
Well, I think that the easier it becomes to do, then the more likely that people who don't understand it.
Well, you'll gain an understanding.
Sure, but it'll be more accessible. Don't you think?
I think it's awesome. Yeah, and I think the way you really learn to play the game is by playing the game. Certainly reading, listening. So you started listening to audiobooks on it, things like that. Mm-hmm. What is it? Investing for Dummies?
Yes.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's a good place to start. Mm-hmm. I love those things. They break things down simply. That's phenomenal. I feel like maybe I've inspired my wife to start investing.
You're not wrong.
There you go. I wanted to make a play on AMC because I thought it was down. It was actually down lower than that when I bought in around 9. And then this was my stock game or my plan for the week. So yesterday, Wednesday, I went big on Tesla because I thought it was a bargain yesterday morning at 661. Then it went down to around 637. I lost a good amount on Tesla yesterday. Less than 10 grand, probably more like 9. But then I quickly made it up this morning with AMC, which went from 9 to 11, over 11. And I had 7,000 shares, so or 7,500 shares, something like that. So I traded it and sold probably 4 or 5 different times today and ended up 10,000 up. So all in all, I made some on Monday, lost. Well, I probably made a little on Tuesday, lost big Wednesday, won big Thursday, and cumulatively I'm up probably 12,000, 13,000 on the week. So, hey Kate.
I need to get my backpack out of the car.
Okay, I think Mom's at the store. I'm getting it in a sec. All right, dig. What stock would you buy if you could?
What? What's a stock?
A stock is a representation of a company or a piece of a company.
Toys R Us.
Toy Story?
No,
Toy Store stock.
No, toy stores.
Toy
Toys R Us.
Toys R Us. Okay.
Weverse, because that's
What's
all the
Weverse?
BTS stuff.
It's a company that sells a bunch of real BTS stuff.
Weverse? You got to tell me more about Weavers.
It's Weavers is a thing.
They sell
You
their
can-
like light sticks, and then they sell their albums and stuff like that.
They
So I
sell
have to check it.
army bombs,
Yeah.
which are like little bombs. And they're tiny bombs.
I'll have to
on the
see
top.
if they're an
they're
individual
thick.
company. Cool.
We're
So
watching this-
tomorrow, I'm thinking about tomorrow. I'm going to buy AMC, and I think I might go in at GameStop to test the waters on GameStop because it went up so much today. Their stock did.
Daddy.
But I think I might liquidate
Daddy.
all my other stock positions and
We're-
go all in on both.
We're
of them.
watching this new show called
So you're gonna
Sulphur Springs,
Dumb?
and it's like
We'll see.
kind of
But
scary.
even if I-
It's
yeah.
kind of like sulfur is a
It's a
ghost,
scary show.
and
Well, Trading
and
stocks is
they
kinda
went
scary
back
too
in
sometimes.
time to where sulfur hasn't died yet.
Oh, cool.
And sulfur is a ghost.
Not her name.
Okay.
It's
Oh,
Savannah.
whatever.
So-
Oh yeah, Savannah.
If I do, I will put stop losses, and I will still respect my daily lockout limit. So I'll limit my losses to 5,000. So I'm going to put insurance, so sell, stop on quote, or stop a trailing stop. I'll put a trailing stop. So tune back in next week, where we'll see if I can hit my $5,000 per day goal for a total of $25,000 next week.